think we're live now. If I did this correct, we should be, indeed, live. And I think that everything should be audible. Okay, so with the delay and everything, it sounds like everything is coming in pretty smoothly so far. So let's just hope that everything goes smoothly, just as it is right now. That no problems will occur. Okay, so hello and welcome to a spontaneous live stream. It's been 8 months since I last did like a random music event, so let's see what happens. Hopefully it goes smooth. We'll see if we could create something. It's just gonna be the usual type of music stuff that I do for my workshops. Where I'm just gonna be, improvising music, trying to make something, and kind of talking about the music theory a little bit. I'm not gonna dive, too much into the music theory, but I mean, I'll mention what's important and what's interesting, and I'll leave out the boring stuff. None of it's boring, though, so you're just gonna get a whole earful throughout this whole entire event. Okay, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So, whenever I like to compose music, I always like to start with a piano, and I always like to start with chords. So let's play around a bit. Let's see what we could come up with for chords, and later on we'll create a melody. So let's see. I'm trying to think, what do we want to go for? Do you want to do something upbeat? Or do you want to do something a bit more somber? Those were two very distinctly different genres of music, just right there. But let's see. I think if we combine the two, so something that's not too happy like that one was, but not also something that's really depressing. Something that's happy but a bit somber. Bittersweet almost. Let's see. If we play the right chords, that usually helps. I think I like that. Let's just go with that for now. Music also sounds good when you play in time. Okay, we'll just stick with that. Very, very basic. We're pretty much only going from 1 to 6 to 3 and then to 4 and then just go repeat right back to 1. Nothing too complicated, nothing too special, but that is okay. We don't have to do anything big or special right now. And let me just check the stream to make sure we're still rolling. It looks like we're still going. Okay, good. So, let's start with another instrument. I'm thinking we should add a bass. Well, we will use an upright bass. Okay, a little bit of syncopation here and there. I think that will do. Very basic. Very, very basic. And then let's add like a rhythm guitar. Almost. Okay, cool. Okay, I like that. That sounds pretty good. It has a nice, like, forward momentum to it. It just keeps pushing forward. And it almost has, like, that somber feeling, but it also has, like the bittersweet happiness to it. So it's not, like, too depressing, but also not too happy. It's not really something that I think you would want to dance to, but you probably wouldn't want to cry to it either. Background music. That's what we'll call it. Now we could either, you know, just repeat everything over again, which I think we might do. Just kind of get that idea to really, like, cement itself in the listener's ears. Okay, that is cool. It repeats nicely, so it's always good when things repeat nicely, because it makes less work for us. Okay, so let's see. We'll just change the chords up slightly, but not too much. Okay. When I said slightly, let's do it slightly, not like completely. I think that might be good. Let's see. It feels like I'm reusing the same idea over and over again. It just seems like it's like dragging on. Like you're trying to beat the dead horse to keep going. Well, let's see. I think what we might need is some lead melody. Something to, like, bring this all together. So let's go look at some synths. No. It sounds cool, but not for this. Nope. Again, cool, but does not fit this. No. Okay, that sounds actually cool. Okay, I don't think we're here just to hear me improvise. But, it sounds cool, but I don't think that that really fits, the music. Does not fit. You see, half the event is always me composing, and the other event is just me finding instruments. But, I like this. This one is not too, like, in your face, and it has a cool sound to it. Let's see what happens. That sounds partway decent. Okay. I think that sounds cool. But I think we need to extend the piano a bit. I don't know what I did there. I started to go into like a weird syncopation. No, it doesn't really fit the mood of the song. Yes, why not just block chords? And then we'll have this finish. Gonna shorten this just a little bit. Okay, cool. And now let's record the bass. I think so. I think I got those chords right. I might not have. It's a lot of movement. I think that might be better. A little less movement. Now if everything just drops out like that. No. It might be too much movement again. Also, wrong notes. I already know how to fit that guitar in. Because that does not sound good at all. Let's see. Da-da-da-dum, da-da. Maybe we don't need the guitar. Or... Oh. Whoops. Let me try chords. And if the chords don't sound good, I'm just gonna take the guitar out. We're not gonna bother with it on this section. It sounds okay if I play the right chords. That should do. Okay, cool. And then let me see if I could create a new melody for this. Okay, almost. There's some parts where it sounded good. Let's see. Okay, let me not put that in time. It almost sounds good. It's like, it sounds good, but then like, every time it hits, it just sounds out of place. That might be it. Let me see. Da 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 da. It's... Let me change it up a bit. Okay, that's cool, I think. I just put this one note in time, and I think... I think that might be it. I think that sounds good. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the live stream's still going as well, which is always a plus. As long as the live stream keeps going. But let's listen back to what we have so far. Okay, that sounds pretty good, I must say. I like where it's going so far. But, let's see, what could we do? So pretty much just repeats over and over again. What if we change, like... something that will, like... something contrasting, but something that still fits, like, the theme of the music. It sounds like it's good, but I don't like it. Probably because we keep reusing the same chords. Yeah, well, if we slip into the minor mode. Something like that. That might just be too much of a quick change all at once. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe that will work. We will make it work. So let's see. Da-da-da. Let's change that notes to that. Okay. Yeah, I want to change the timing on that so that it's 8th notes. That sounds cool. No, that's not going to work. No. Nope. Hold on. Let me change that last notes, and then it might sound good. Wait. What note was this supposed to be? A B minor. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's say this instead. Okay, cool. That should work, because then when we repeat it, we have that octave jump right there. Yes. Okay, cool. That sounds good, so far. Okay, cool. So that is our contrasting style right there, so cool. Whoa. Yeah, let's record the synth. don't know. I still... It's like a love-hate relationship with that synth. It sounds good, but it also doesn't. I'm gonna use this and see what this sounds like. That sounds much better. Let's see if we can make a new type of melody. That seems basic enough. No. Almost. It's like clashing with a guitar. That's a nice syncopation, but let's try it without the syncopation. So I think that it contrasts with the guitar, but it's not like competing for your attention too much. It's like just enough to make you listen to it, but not enough to like drive you to insanity with too much going on. Oh. I'm reading my comments, by the way. Hello, Tay. We will have a donate button when we get good. How do you like the music so far? Because I think the music's good. But let's see. Oh. Let me see what other, like, presets this has. The clean actually sounds quite nice. But that kind of puts it deeper into the mix, so you can't really hear it as much. And it kind of just gets drowned out by the guitar. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep it as the little pulse, just because it comes through a lot nicer. We will get good. But, okay. So that's a nice little basic structure. I want to record some type of, like, percussion. Da-da-da-da-dum. But I don't know, like, I don't think hand claps would really work for this piece of music. But I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let's see. Never clap on 1 and 3. Which is exactly what I was doing. But let me say something quick. Could I record on 2 audio channels? Okay, let's just... Very basic. Why not? Let's see, this could use a bit of reverb. So let's send this to a bus. We will do bus 1. And then on bus 1, we will put Space Designer. I think you could see the plugin that I'm using. Probably not. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Okay, cool. So yeah, you could see the plugin that I'm using. So let's see, let's do like a small space, and actually let's do a medium space. Now let's try a spring reverb. Let's try this. And then we'll move this up a little bit, and then we will change this to post fader. Let's EQ it a little bit. Get rid of some of the high, low end. Hand claps are actually really hard to make sound good. You hear it in a lot of, like, music, like a lot of pop music, and it sounds really good. But it's, like, actually really hard to, like, get rid of that, like, wet sound to it almost, and make it sound, like, a bit more dry. I think that will do. I don't know if it really, like, fits in with the mix or not. But I mean, hey, we have hand clapping. Every good song has hand clapping. But I think I want to edit it. It's like, now that it's there, I'm obligated to, like, make it sound good. I keep thinking, like, what if we do something? What if we, like, make the hand clapping sound like something, like, completely different. Let me see. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay. So that sounds cool. I want something like that where it sounds very percussion-y. Okay. That sounds cool, but no. Rewash. Let's see what this is. No. So I think that the medium space, or a small space, we've warped. Let me try a backwards reverb. That sounds cool. But I don't know. Okay. I think that might be good. Almost. So pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm pretty much just taking like the signals. So this is like when you're talking, I could demonstrate this. This is always so fun. I love EQing stuff. So when you're talking, pretty much this is like where the sound waves are. So like we have some stuff in the really high register, we have some stuff in the really low register, but for the most part your voice kind of like is the best right here. So if you bring this up a bit more, you'll start to hear a bit more of that. And of course, if you bring up the high end a bit more, then, you know, it starts to sound almost like a satellite TV. Something like that. So that's just pretty much like the EQ, like the whole, like wave spectrum of audio and sound. We're just gonna turn that off. But, so what I'm trying to do with the hand clapping is that I'm trying to get rid of the high end and kind of like bring out more of the low end so it sounds less with like that wet sound, because you have the overtones that you could kind of hear come through because, well, I guess that's just how hands are, you know, they have really high-pitched sound to them. But I'm trying to get rid of that to bring out the low end a bit more. Okay, so I think that is cool. That will do. Okay, so now that we're already somewhat into like the mixing aspect of this, I think that we're just gonna jump right into it even more. So let's break out a handy dandy compressor. I love compressors. Good music always has a compressor. So let's see. Let's see what we could do. Usually when I use a compressor, I usually try to get it like... Usually when I use a compressor, I usually try to get it like this point right here, like right around -5. Because you don't want it like too high, because then the mix will sound very like punchy. So if we compress it a lot like this, I mean, you'll start to get like... I don't know how to describe it, like it's just very punchy. You'll probably hear better in the mix than on my voice. It just doesn't sound really good. And if we have too much, and if we have too little, then what's the point of having a compressor on, you know? So that's why I always aim for like that -5. It's just like a happy medium. Not too much, not too little for it to be non-existent. And then, usually when I'm like mixing orchestral pieces, I usually turn up the knee. Yeah, so I usually do like a 1 for the knee so that it's kind of smooth. But if you do it like that, then you see you kind of have that like giant like curve right there. So I kind of like to go easy with the knee. I don't really do too much else with the compressor. I usually always go with like the Platinum Digital, although there are other like compressors that sound cool. Like this one. This one sounds pretty cool. So of course, having our preset how we had it kind of like compresses it a bit more, just due to how this one is, because it's more of a fat. There's all different types of compressors. Then we have the VCA, the vintage VCA. I use this, I think I've used this one once before. Then we have the vintage fat, I've used this one before. And then the vintage Opto. I think I've used this one once before too. But I usually stick with the Platinum Digital just because it's like the standard. It's nothing too fancy. Just gets the job done. Okay, so variation does sound good. I like that. And then we kind of just, I don't know if we should keep the hand clapping throughout the whole thing or not. What if we just do something like that? Here, let's modulate back to D major. Whoops. Okay, I think that if we just modulate back like that, just a quick little modulation. Let me do that again. What if instead? Something like that. I'm running out of ideas. Okay, cool. So that is that, and then we'll go back to the base. I forgot what notes I played. Almost. All the wrong notes once again. Why do I keep... It's like, I play the right notes, and I second guess myself, and I play a different note, and that's wrong. Okay. Have I been... Okay, I see what I did now. Okay. That's... Wait. It's like, I forgot what I did. And then I'm just playing the wrong notes. So, D, G, D, G. No. G. Okay. Sure. Basic, but it works. Gifting free music? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so... It sounds okay, but it's like just... Here, let me move that up an octave. It's just starting to sound too low and very muddy. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. It's like, I just need to listen back to this because it sounds like I just keep like going with a new idea, new idea, new idea, new idea, and it just feels all over the place. think if it repeats just like that, that might work. It might work. It might not work. I don't know. Let's just repeat it. We're going to delete all this. And what if it just ends? Just like that. Awesome. Very basic. Let me plug in my MacBook so it doesn't die. Okay. I want to speed up the tempo. I feel like it would work better at a quicker tempo. That might be too much. And of course, when I speed up the tempo, it also kind of, you know, shifts the live recording that I took, and we're not going to bother with lining that up. It's like, it sounds good, but it also just, I don't know. Of course, you yourself are your biggest critic, so. Let me think. Because I feel like we could. I'm yawning. It's making me tired. I'm gonna fall asleep. I feel like with what we have now, we could kind of work with this to really change it into something a bit more. Something that's not just like repetitive nonsense. Like, let's see. Let me do a Logic Pro drummer. Because obviously I'm not very good at making percussion sounds. But let's see. Alright, let's change the drum track a little bit. So let's do this. Let's have it follow the piano. No chords. Let's say. do this. That to that, this to that. You see how easy it is to make a drum track? It's too easy. Okay, cool. And then everything just kind of repeats, so let's just repeat the drum track. Da-da-dum. Okay, so that, no. That's that, delete. Let's see what that sounds like. It feels like there's just so much potential, and then it just goes away, and it's like, It's like, there's so much potential to the music. Can't tell I'm getting a little annoyed. Okay, so, let me see. Oh, I'm on the drum track. Let me... Da-da-da-da. No, that's not gonna work. Let me do this. Let me remember what the chords are. That might be a good starting point. So you go from da-da, 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 da-da. Okay, let's do that. I messed up the notes. Ooh. Okay, cool. Although that note, like, did not come through. Okay, let's see. Ugh. I'm gonna record that. Why does it sound like the wrong notes? Must be because of the pedal. Okay, cool. I think that's it. I hit save. And then from there we switch over to... Wait. Something like that. it gives a little bit of a groove. Okay, cool. Sure, that is coming along. It's coming along. And then, let me see, right here, I believe, is just a repeat of that. Then that is just a repeat of that. Okay, cool. So I think that just adding a little bit of variation to the piano. Adding just a little bit of variation to the piano actually did a lot. Except I copy and pasted the wrong parts of the... Okay, cool, so it should go there. So I'm kind of starting to turn this into a bit more of like a dance type of piece, I would think. But I also want to add another bass. I don't know if it would be wise to add another bass with its totally separate part to it while the... No, we're not gonna do that. What I'm going to do instead... Apparently, there's no bass part right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this bass part. Let's see. I just... I thought that I played it differently. I guess not. Here, let me do this instead. Because the bass, the upright bass can only, like, you know, play one note at a time. We're just gonna do that. Okay, fan save. For an hour. Okay, cool. So, I like that. It sounds better a little bit better with more movement in the piano and the upright bass. And then upping the tempo, I think also helped a little bit. And then putting in the drum set definitely also helped to give it that like forward momentum and kind of help bring about like a little groove to the music. Huh. I'm happy with it. Kind of, sort of. I might delete it, but I think it will live on in my YouTube though. So, if I delete it, it'll always be right here. So, anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up this event. Well, this spontaneous live stream. It's not really an event. I mean, I might schedule an a Roblox event for sometime later this month or next month, just to, get back into the swing of things. I just wanted to have this little live stream trial just to feel things out and kind of get an idea on like what I have to work on and what could be different and how to make this more engaging. Because I'm gonna go into like a whole spiel like I do with my events. But if you ever watch my Roblox events, they're on my YouTube channel. But if you ever watch them, I always like make this point at the end of my event where it's like I love to teach music, like to kind of like show the process of music creation. But it's quite limiting with like the DAWs, like the DAWs in like Logic Pro versus like Pro Tools versus FL Studio versus MuseScore versus like Ableton One. There's like all these different digital audio workspace programs that everybody uses. So it's sometimes a bit hard to kind of like show the creation of music in a very like informative and constructive way, just due to like all the differences and like all the digital audio workspaces. If I had the time, money, and like storage on my laptop, I would, go learn them or get them all, but unfortunately I can't do that. So but I mean, Logic Pro is quite good, and I think that for the most part, a lot of like digital audio workspaces, they kind of have their similarities. They have their differences too, but I think you could kind of like transfer over one set of knowledge to like something else, like another audio workspace. I'm just rambling on at this point. But I mean, it is really something that I really take to heart with, like, wanting to break that barrier that is, like, very limiting with being able to, like, teach music in a more constructive environment or, like, something more positive. But I'll find it. I'll find a way eventually. I mean, I've been at this for like 2 years now, so I'll find a way. But until then, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I covered some basics of like music theory and like mixing. And yeah, hopefully you had fun. So that will do it for today's spontaneous live stream. And I will see you all again sometime soon.